Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Oops, hold on. I need AI to turn on the microphone. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good to see you again. Guten Tag.
Nice to see you. Guten
So I'm sitting here trying to think, which is always a challenge, and I asked AI. I said, should Congress replace AI with, should Congress replace the Congressional Research Service with AI? What did it say? It said, probably not. Probably not. So I know there's a little bit of angst and everything. And this is really a fascinating conversation, just living in the world of medicine and just seeing the takeover of AI and how we are doing things so radically different, literally in the last 3 years than we were 3 years, just in the last 3 years, and how the next 3 years are going to be an explosion. This is going to change our entire way of life. Hopefully for the better. I think there are some, I don't want to say warmongers, but people who think, oh, the world is going to crash to an end. But to my good friend, Representative Griffith, point is, it is what we put into it. And this is where you guys, I have to applaud, you guys are a nonpartisan service. You give us the data, you give us the facts, this is what it is, therefore. And the fact that if you do certain searches on certain things, you will get answers that have a proclivity to move in a different political direction. So I'm going to say probably not. I'm going to say definitely no to AI when we're doing this. I think to the point of constituent services, I was just talking with Ms. Bice next to us. I think it's a great idea in part because right now in the field of medicine, we have AI. If a patient calls up with a particular problem or maybe a post-op thing, you have a bot, as it were, that will sit there with the patience of Job and answer every question. The problem is we get a lot of questions about the IRS, we get a lot of passport, things that are all confidential, and they're not able to be queried. So I don't see that being an everyday part of with this. And so, you know, we're going through this. I'm sitting here thinking, what can I ask you? Because there's so many different points here. I would just hope that you are embracing this and not running from this, because we're not going to be able to run from this. I had a fellow at a recent convention that said he didn't want AI in his life at all. You know, not a bad thing to take a fishing pole and go to Montana, but we can't really do this. And so as we move forward, what do you see the next 5 years looking like this? How is it going to change your workflow? How are you going to adapt to it? Are you guys fully committed that this is happening and that CRS is going to have to change the way it does business, but also still be able to deliver the excellent care as you move forward?
Right. So thank you for the question, and I hope there is nothing I have said this morning that suggests we are running away from AI. I just want to repeat, I think AI is a powerful technology that CRS wants to and needs to harness. And the experimentation, exploration we've done to date has taught us a lot, both about the benefits AI has to bring, but also some of the limitations. I mean, my crystal ball is cloudy. I don't know how AI is going to change, improve over the next 3 years. But what I want is for CRS to be experimenting with this tool and understanding the ways AI can best help us be more productive in the work that we do for all of you. Yes, we want to maintain those standards. Again, that's our promise to you, that we're giving you something authoritative. We're giving to you something that's not biased, that's nonpartisan, that's timely, and it's confidential. We want to meet all those markers, but of course we want to harness technology. That allows us to be more effective in what we do for you. So, you know, the things I've shared with other members about what we have planned, you know, could AI serve as a research assistant? How will this allow us to not only look at the bills that are going to the floor, which is how we're prioritizing things now, but look at, if not all 17,000, the majority of those bills. Yep. So we have a lot of ideas about how we could use AI, and if we can train an AI model on legislative data, that opens a whole new front.
Right, and I think to your point, I don't mean to cut you off, but to your point that you guys need to train the model, not take something off the shelf, which is just inherently sterile, not the right thing. It's really going to be the best delivery of a product. Now, that will obviously take a lot of time, that will be intensive, and require constant monitoring, constant adaptation as we, you know, embark upon this thing. But it's a brave new world in a lot of, I think, good ways, but it is what we put into it. And so I appreciate the fact that you guys are going to be able to put in nonpartisan, just accurate information so that we can make our judgments. The last thing, good Lord, if we're putting out 15, 17,000 bills, the last thing we need is AI to spit out another 25,000. So the Senate would love
and
that.
we will need your help. Like, to do this in real time
Noise. That maybe-
and meet the challenge, we will need your support and we will need some additional resources.
Great.